Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome to us checking out the brand new Formula 1 game, F1 Manager. This is an officially licensed F1 Manager game on the mobile, so I wanted to check it out, because obviously you guys know I play a lot of Motorsport Manager on the channel, but it's not a licensed F1 Manager game. This is an actual licensed F1 Manager game, so I thought I'd see what's what. Unfortunately, it's a mobile game, which I never really love too much, because I don't really play too many games on my mobile as it is anyway, but it's the best thing we've got, you know, as a licensed manager game goes. So let's just see how it goes. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to see it, basically. I got a lot of comments over the last few days about wanting for you guys wanting to see a video from this. So let's get into it. So we're going to press start and get into this then. So pick up headset, incoming call apparently. Okay. We've got Julia, Team Radio, Olivia. Hey there, you must be the new boss. Welcome to the pit wall. I'm Olivia, your race engineer. Okay, cool. Follow me. We've developed some new car designs for your arrival. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so this is our new car. We've got some liveries to choose from. Some of them are locked, and then the others are unlocked. So we've got some pretty sick designs, actually. Color-wise, we can change that as well. So we've got some presets that we can choose from. So we've got green, black. That's a pretty sick. That's a very dope color scheme. We've got pink, black, and grey. We've got a bit of a French flag kind of arrangement going. Black and yellow, classic. Obviously, red and white and blue. You know what? I'm gonna go with I'll go with black and yellow. You know, a little shout out to the Archer career mode days for Motorsport Manager. Livery wise, I think I will actually stick with this one. I think that looks pretty damn sick. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. I thought you could rotate it for a second. It just didn't respond too well. So that is our car. Okay, looks good. I mean, it looks like, to me, I don't think that's actually the spec car they made for the F1 mobile racing game or the F1 2019 game. I think that's just a kind of generic model they've made themselves, maybe, because this game's not actually made by the same people that made F1 Mobile Racing, nor is it made by Cody's, because obviously F1 Mobile Racing's published by Cody's, but it's kind of made in half and half with like Eden Games, and this game is made by Hutch Games, which makes a lot of mobile racing games, so I'm not surprised they partnered up with them, but there you go. So confirm design, don't worry, you can change it later on. Right, cool. Right, another team ready from Olivia. Stunning. Let's take them for a ride so I can show you how to race. Cool. Right, let's do this thing. Right, loading in. The beginning. This is the first race we're doing. Italy. So I'm guessing this is basically just like a tutorial race, in a way. So let's see how this goes. So we've got our two test drivers, L. Jones and L. Briggs. So here are your two drivers. You'll need to manage them as they go around the circuit. Cool, got it. The race will happen automatically. Just wait for the next big call. Okay, watch the race start. So I'm kind of hoping it's not automatically the entire game. I'm just guessing for the tutorial maybe it's automatic. But here we go then to 5 red lights, and let's see how this goes. Can we zoom in at all? No, I can't zoom in. I just have to watch from this view. Can I rotate the camera? No, I can't. I can't do any rotation. So at the moment, I'm guessing the camera will move around in a way so we can keep seeing our cars. These displays provide data about your cars. Use them to monitor fuel and tire wear. So there is fuel, there is tire wear in this game. Try focusing on your second driver. Okay, cool. I'll focus on my second driver. So there's fuel to worry about. There's tire wear. There's 3 laps. It's a 3-lap tutorial, so we don't need to worry too much about fuel. I mean, we're pretty good there. 4.65. Tire wear is 85%. Can I actually manage him somehow? Can I tell him to push? There we go. You can also manage each driver's speed individually by pushing these buttons. Right, so if I go with red, drive faster. Drive faster will increase the tire wear, and more importantly, use more fuel, okay? And you can't refuel during the race. Keep an eye on the fuel meter. Yes, I know that. Now let's see if you can overtake the teammate. Tell him to put the foot down. Okay, cool. Put the foot down, and he's going to speed up. You can see, oh, the slipstream lines are coming out there, but he's not done very well there. He got a lot of oversteer on the chicane there. He's catching up. I don't even what... He goes down the inside. No, not yet. Okay, down the main straight. Here we go. Obviously, being the licensed F1 game, they can actually have the actual track. So I just realised this is actually Monza and not just a fake one like in Motorsport Manager. Right. You can rotate the camera around the selected drive by swiping left and right. So I can rotate. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's just not letting me control the thing quite yet. So I can rotate the camera. Is there anywhere I can zoom in? Yes, I can zoom in. There we go. I can actually look at my car in some better detail there. Although they look quite comically large compared to the track, I must say. Last but not least, switch to a full race control view at any time by tapping the screen. Right, tap the screen. Okay, so we can use this screen to see the entire thing. I can tap and I can go back to this view, which I like. That's pretty good. Right, watch out. This driver's tyres are almost worn out. Okay, let's go to... Oh, used tyres aren't as fast. You might want to pit. Okay, so it's making us do a pit. So obviously it's just a learning process here. Soft tyres provide... Yeah, I know that. So let's go with soft tyres. You're only 1 lap away from the finish line. Better continue with the fastest compound. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, cool. Your driver will now head to the pits. Don't forget that ESOP costs precious seconds. Right, cool. So our second driver is going to head into pit lane. Well, now our first driver, really, because he obviously overtook our first driver before. So he's in the pit lane. Here we go. Ooh, some lovely animations there. A bit pixelated, I can't lie there, but nonetheless, pretty nice snazzy animation. And we're done. 5.81 second, and we're still out in second place. So our opponents are absolutely horrendous. Who knew? We're simulating the real 2019 season here. We're basically Mercedes of this season. Absolutely rubbish our competitors are. Right. We're going to continue pushing on. Going to go conserve with Jones because we've got 1 lap left and just make sure her tyres don't go completely off the cliff. I've got to say, I don't know why, but her face on the left-hand side isn't as good as whoever this guy is, Bree. Like, the Photoshop skills have not been great. Whoever did the UI, it's not as good on the left-hand side, I'll tell you that much. Right, we've finished the race. 1-2. That's the tour all over. Right. I think I got the hang of it. Obviously, I'm no stranger to manager F1 games, or racing games, as it were. So I didn't really need the tutorial, I don't think. But we'll continue on. Series 1 training crate. So, there's some, like, loot box style stuff here, basically. It's a free-to-play game, of course. Like F1 Mobile Racing, but it's not really in your face too much, F1 Mobile Racing, whereas this is, maybe... I mean, these are literally crates. Tap to unlock. Delivery time is going to be, what? Straight away. So I tap them. Open now. Okay, what do we get? It's literally a loot box opening. 20,000 coins. Cool. What can I spend on that? I've got some... Okay, I've got coins. I've got cash as well. I've got 50 cash. And I've got Alexander Albon. Okay, I've unlocked a new F1 driver. And we've got Lance Stroll. So there are driver transfers in here. Because I can have Albon and Lance Stroll in the same game. In the same team, if you will. So 2 new drivers join your team. You're starting to make a name for yourself. Let's assign them to their cars. I will do that. Let's assign them now. Albon or Stroll. Assign to car 1. And then Albon. Can I assign him, please? Albon assigned to car 2. There we go. So we've got Stroll and Albon in the same team here. Driver transfers confirmed. Get notifications. A free car is being delivered. Don't miss free gifts. Okay, I'm going to have to set notifications for now, even though I'll probably turn them off later. You're now ready to be on your own 2 feet. Feel free to explore the premises. Cool. Cheers, Olivia. So we've got a home here. We've got, well, race, free crates, race crates. What's over here? Our drivers. So we've got Series 1 is Hulkenberg left over. So I guess maybe as you make your way through, you unlock higher series. So obviously Series 7. Why is K-Mag in Series 7 with Hamilton? That doesn't make any sense. I would have thought Vettel would be there. So Vettel's Series 6. You got Leclerc Series 5, Bottas Series 4, Ricciardo Series 3, Verstappen Series 2. That's quite early on for Verstappen. Our car, we can do... Okay, so we've got stock parts for, what's that? Brakes, gearbox, rear wing, front wing, suspension, engine. Right, and again, each part has series to it, so you can go to 1, 2, all the way up to 7, basically, for each single part. And they've all got different names, like the Revolution, Torque... The whole shot. That's a weird name for a part there. The whole shot. What are we saying for engine names? What kind of engines we got? Starter, the Inferno, Zen, Tractor Beam, Freewheeler, the X1, the Block, Warp Drive. That's a wavy name, right? So we've got our starter car. Obviously, we haven't unlocked anything yet. And then boosts. We can buy Self-Control, Warrior, Ballast, Instinct, Downforce, and Hex. What the hell is Hex? Overtake, speed, and wetness. Okay, so improvements on all those things. Downforce improves cornering, grip and tire use. Instinct improves fuel use, overtake speed. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, so I like F1 Mobile Racing. Basically, it plays along with little cards that you can add to the car, basically. But it's a lot like Motorsport Manager, of course, you know. Motorsport Manager had all these things. Brakes, gearbox, rear wing, front wing, suspension, engine. So a lot like that. But, okay, let's dive in. Race. The first race on our own. So we can do duels. and Grand Prix events. Grand Prix events are coming soon, though. They're not yet done. So I'm assuming that they're going to play along with the real-life races. So let's say we go to Monaco, and there'll be a Monaco Grand Prix, I'm guessing. So for now, it's just dueling. So we've got, you need 10 flags to unlock this and go up the ladder. Let's go win some races. So we need to do the beginning here, and then you just, as you go along, you unlock the duels. So to enter the duel, I need 1,000 coins. So I've got 20,000, so I can enter for 1,000, and now I'm versus, oh, I'm going to actually verse an actual player. It's going to be, oh, it's another guest 58676. Duels always pit against a rival. You have to score more than them to win rewards. Okay, cool. So I don't know if I'm actually playing someone else, or if this is because it says guest something. I'm a guest as well, but I don't know if it's actually going to pit me against someone. We'll run a quick qualifying based on your team stats to determine your. Okay, so qualifying will be simulated depending on my car and he or she's car that I'm going up against at Hockenheim. So we're going round, and looks like I might have just finished ahead of them, you know? I think I just beat them. Yes! Albon and Stroll. They had, it looks like they had Stroll and, was that Kvyat or Hülkenberg? I couldn't see. Right, no boost selected. I've not got any boost to choose from, so I can't choose any. So let's just start the race. All right, here we go to 5 red lights. So our very first race here and duel against someone else. Here we go, and we're on the way to 8-lap race. The tyres will go, well, I don't know, but we might want to make a pit stop here because it's an 8-lap race. So let's, you know what, let's push a little bit there with both drivers and see how it goes on the opening lap, and then I'll try and, you know, calm down a little bit later on. But Albon now trying to go around the outside of the Racing Point car. Stroll's also, it's very weird to see, I must say, Stroll and Albon the same team. I'm not used to seeing, you know, different F1 drivers in different cars. When it's not something like a modded career mode. This is an actual licensed F1 game, you got it. Right, Albon's made some good progress there. He's up into P17. I'll go back to conserve with both of them as they skate around. I've got to say, the animations are a little bit weird. The cars are skating about. I can't lie, though, guys. Being completely honest, I don't see myself playing this game very much. I could kind of already tell, you know, after, you know, as soon as you kind of heard this game was being made by Hutch Games, if you look at the games Hutch Games have made previously, I wasn't too confident of it being the F1 Manager game, the licensed manager game that I want. I basically want Motorsport Manager, but licensed, basically. That's what F1 need to do. They need to basically, in my opinion, F1 should go out there and invest in PlaySport and do a partnership with them and just make a licensed F1 Manager game properly like that, instead of just faffing around with these free-to-play manager games. But, I mean, here we are. May as well finish out the race. We're lap 3 now, so we're actually pushing through quite a fair bit. Fuel, we need to pit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's make a pit stop then. 5 laps left, so let's go with hard tyres. And, yeah, we're going to make a pit stop with you, mate. Hard tyres, let's push in then on the entry. Both, we're going to have to double stack them both, but Stroll is a fair bit away from Albon, so I reckon we could double stack them pretty okay, actually. And Albon has pushed past 2 cars there. He's up into P9, did a bit of a Gymkhana drift there as he came in. Right, we're into the pit lane then. The animation comes through. Right, good pit stop, lads, please, because Stroll's right there. Come on, come on, come on. And no, the double stacks have to come through. Unfortunately, Stroll will be held up a fair bit. Right, we're coming through. Going to go, oh, we're back down to P19. Where is our rival? Gio's right there. Our rival's right there. He's beating us for now, so we need to get going there. Albon, you need to do some work here, mate. You need to overtake. You need to overtake him now. Oh, it's close. 3 wide there on the exit. He's racing the Racing Point car. Right, let's go conserve again. Well, not conserve, neutral. Where is Stroll? Stroll's way back. He's horrendous. Right, Albon on the outside. Not worked out there. Sparks flying. And our rival, Gio, the other man we're racing, is still ahead. Stroll sets the fastest second sector, though, so he's doing quite well. Right, let's push a little bit more with Albon. We're up into P16, 13, 12. We're near the points here, but I feel like Giovinazzi is a bit further ahead. Where is our rival? Right, Gio's made a pit stop, though. Kvyat's made a pit stop. Right, I think Kvyat's made a pit stop. So right now we're beating both our rivals with Albon, but Stroll's behind one of our rivals, so he needs to get a move on here and try and catch up to the other car, which is right there. That's Kvyat, so come on now, come on. 3 laps left. We've got the fuel for it. Come on. Come on. Round the outside. No, the Williams goes down the inside. We go down the inside. It's all chaos here. And we have got him. We're up into P19 then. Good stuff. Right, so we should be pretty good. Let's just push on then. 3 laps left. 2.7. Stroll's going to have to conserve a little bit there. The fuel's not going to get all the way. And I don't think the same thing can be said of Albon as well. So we have to try and conserve a little bit. And Kvyat might come knocking here on the main straight. Here comes Kvyat. Ooh, hairpin. Nope, does make a move there. Where's Albon? He's P12. He's getting caught by, ironically, a Toro Rosso car there, who's literally nose to tail pushing him through that corner, and he actually gets overtaken, unfortunately. And Stroll is still ahead of both our rivals, Kvyat and Gio, but they're both pushing hard now. We conserved a decent amount of fuel, though, and we go through to the next lap. Kvyat's had to pit, so he didn't actually pit yet, so it's just Gio that's pit, and his tyres are really worn out, though, I've got to say, so I don't think he's going to be in good stead. I think we'll just about get to the end of this now. Lap 7, so we've got about a lap and a half left. Tyres are almost worn. Should I pit to replace them? No. Continue going on, mate. Continue going. We're just going to conserve and we're going to go on. Hopefully some other people have to pit. And we can gain some positions that way. Is anyone ahead of us going to come in? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. You have fuel to spare. Yeah, go on. Drive faster then. And same with Albon. Right, Albon's P12. He's around the outside of the McLaren, but he loses the back end as the tyre wear starts to give way. Slow down. He won't have enough fuel to burn for the end of the race. Stroll will, for sure. So let's go neutral then. Albon's just been overtaken by the Renault and also the Racing Point car, unfortunately. And now Stroll's run out of fuel. I'm slowing down. Okay, cool. Right. So Albon's also slowing down to finish. But we're P16 and we're P... Oh, no. Stroll's down to P20. That's very bad. Okay, I can't tell now. Oh, our rivals have just overtaken us. They just overtook Stroll as he's run out of fuel now completely. Albon's on low fuel. No! Across the line, we've been beaten by our rivals. Oh, wow. Okay. So, different game. Same thing happens to me as I do on Motorsport Manager. I run out of fuel on the line. That's embarrassing. But to be honest, it really wasn't... it's not very clear, you know, in terms of how much fuel you really need for the end of the race, even with low pushing there. So, unfortunately, I do not win. I lose 3 points, and I've lost my 2,000. Oh, well, no, not lost 2,000, but he's won 2,000. And now, in the leaderboards, I'm P7. Is that how many people have played this game? Only 10 people? But there we go. That's been a very weird look at the... we got new assets. What are new assets? We can buy Grosjean, we can buy rear wings and all that stuff, but... yeah, it's been a very weird look at F1 Manager. I can't say I'm probably going to be playing this game very often in the future. I can't lie. But there you go. I know a lot of you wanted to see what it was about. So here you go. My honest opinion, if you're looking for an F1 Manager game, just play Motorsport Manager with some F1 mods. Infinitely better. And I still play the game after 3 years of it being out. So really, play sport. You just need to make a new one. You need to make a Motorsport Manager 2 sometime soon. But that's been this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're on your own here, do subscribe for weekly Formula content. I've been Alfa. Hope you enjoyed today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.